because they are imitators, So that's all I really had to say.
They, they imitators. They're not the originators of anything, man. And they said everything in society that we know of that's been created, everything in science, that we know it's always been, us behind it. We're the ones who thought of it. We're the ones that put it together. They hide behind us like a mask. And I think that's what Future was talking about when he was like, mask on, mask off. They hide behind us like a mask. We do all the work and they take all the credit for it. Coming up with cell phone, coming up with the street lights, coming up with different inventions and stuff. It's a whole list.
Open heart surgery.
Open heart surgery. They didn't come up with anything. Babyface. What's up, Babyface? How you doing? Welcome to the RAWTALK Podcast. Yeah, man. And not a lot of people speak about it because they hide behind everything. Even supposedly the rocket ship getting to the moon, they couldn't even do that. They had to have a black woman help them with that. And they just recently, several years ago, came out with a doggone movie telling us a story about that.
NASA.
You know what I'm saying? That's NASA thing. You know what I'm saying? Hidden Figures. That was the name of the movie. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And then you realize that everything that they learned, everything that they know is because a person, a so-called black person was behind it. So-called black person. Cure for AIDS. You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Sebi.
Dr. Sebi killed him. You know what I'm saying? Because he spoke out. He said, well, I got the cure for AIDS. I know this, I know that. All these herbalists that's out there, African herbalists and so-called black herbalists out there finding these cures, you know what I'm saying? But then women already know that it's a cure for that. Because before they put everything out, they test it and they try to come up with a vaccine just in case they catch it or they get it or whatever. So it's crazy, man. Like generational wealth and stuff like that, man, is also a spiritual thing. I mean, I think that's the greatest generational wealth that you can have is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and knowing how to do things in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of always doing it the same way, you're doing it the worldly way, but it's a lot of factors behind that.
Having confidence. They try to take that away from us.
They try to take that away from us. You know what I'm saying?
Then had the generational wealth.
But man, it's like you guiding me how to speak.
I apologize.
You know what I'm saying? This God, you know what I'm saying? This it's a lot of stuff out there that people don't know about because they don't research. They just stuck in this matrix and happy with it. You know what I'm saying? All they care about, I want to get rich, I want to get this, I want to get that. But man, you gotta get your mind, body, and your spirit right, man. Because all that stuff fades away. After that materialistic stuff is gone, what you got then? You know what I'm saying? What is a man that gains all the riches in the world but loses his soul? You know what I'm saying? When he gone, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't want to talk about that. They want to, pussyfoot around that. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. I'm gonna be honest. What is nepotism? Is that what you said? You said how I feel about generational wealth, and it look like nepotism or something. I'll be honest.
I don't want to stick my head in. Spell it.
Oh, it's NEPOTISM. That's why I wish he was on screen so he could just ask me the question so that way I wouldn't be looking like. I heard of it, but I just don't remember.
Somebody with power or
somebody with power.
Power and influence over.
Oh yeah, I don't. We all, as far as the generational wealth, as far as our people go, we need to gain power of our own. You know what I'm saying? Instead of living under somebody else's power. You know what I'm saying? And the way to do that is to change your whole thinking. You know what I'm saying? Change your whole way of you thinking and stop thinking in things the same way. And like people who are awoken to what's really going on is because their mind has opened up to has opened up to another dimension, and it's basically, you know what I'm saying, allowing them to see the evil things that's going on, or the wicked things that's going on, or what's going on behind the scenes, or when somebody comes to you and they talk to you, you can see, you'd be like, oh no, that's incorrect. You know what I'm saying? So we have to gain our own power, man. We gotta gain our own power, and you know what I'm saying, and stop living under somebody else's power. I know people may say, well, that's hard because, you know, we've been under this power for so long. Even though they say we free, uh, we all know that, you know what I'm saying, they still control us in some ways. They control how we think through the TV, through the devices that we use every day, because the images that they put in our mind, that subliminally put in, you know what I'm saying, putting their message. And I don't want to get that deep, but you already know what I'm saying. I know Smooth know what's going on, man. And like I said, we need to gain our own power, you know what I'm saying, and stop living under somebody else's power. Excuse me for a minute. I gotta start a part 2 to the spot to the anchor. Let's talk. Yeah, man. I hope I'm answering your questions to the best. I'm answering your questions to the best of my ability, bro. Um, um, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just answering your questions to the best of my ability. Um, hold on. What's up? Welcome to the RAWTALK Podcast. I don't know if people was coming in here for the beat auction or whatever, but if anybody do come in for the beat auction, just say something, because I'm not really playing no beats right now. But what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to start another anchor podcast, because that one was going over time. All right, welcome back to the RAWTALK Podcast. Yeah, man, appreciate y'all coming in here, bro. And Smooth, like I said, I hope I'm answering your questions to the best of my ability. But yeah, man, I just think that it's stuff that we have control. Well, we really don't have control over anything. Y'all has all the control. All we have to do is go and follow his direction. And as long as we follow his direction, can't nobody harm us. So we can have all the power that we want, but we realize that the power is not ours. You know what I'm saying? It's his. He gonna move his people the way he want to move them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want this person to do this in his life. I want this person to bring this to the light. I want this person to do this. So, because you already know me, bro, spiritual. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm Israelite to the core. I need to learn more about the Israelites and more about and study more and practice more of our you know, not traditions but our holy days and stuff like that, and really get in tune with him. Because I realize, because I say it like this, these people, they don't really got any power anyway. You know, so as far as power goes, you know, we have mental power to change our path in the way that we go, but he is all in control. So we could take, while we here, we moving in a path that he's already preset for us, and we just moving through this path to, you know, bring whatever he wants to bring to the people to them. Like your music, for instance, you bring your music. You have power through your music. I have power through this podcast by bringing it out to the people and speaking on certain things that people may have been thinking about or people didn't know about, but now they hear it on the podcast and they say, "Well, let me go look that up. Let me research this. Let me research that." So your music um, and our podcast, we bringing so much more. That's our true power. And then you want to say you do all your stuff independent. So now you have power over your music. You have power on what you create. You know what I'm saying? You have power over what music you create, what music you put out there. Um, if you're gonna put somebody, if you're gonna uh, have somebody else do the beats, you got power over. Okay, I like this beat, but I don't like that beat. So that's you know what I'm saying. So independence is power because you got a power. Like we got power. If I wanted to say, well, I'm gonna cut the podcast off right now, I can do that because that's within my power. You know what I'm saying? To do. Um and damn, man. There's so much stuff I can go into. Like so that word that so that's my take on it. I'm all for that. I'm all for us having power over our own creation. We are creators, so we create podcasts. You create music, clothing. You create you know what I'm saying an environment for your you know what I'm saying. You create knowledge when you speak to your daughter and tell her you know what I'm saying and talk to her and guide her through life. So I'm all for control, but what I'm not for is for outside forces having all the control over where I eat, where I go, you know what I'm saying, how I walk, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Because being once was homeless, you know what I'm saying, and had to go by rules of a shelter, you know what I'm saying, when me and my wife was homeless, we had to go through the rules of a shelter. Great analyze. Oh, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, Max, when don't, you know what I'm saying, I'll be trying to, it be coming to me as I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I'm not only I'm listening to the guidance of the Most High, you know what I'm saying? He's guiding, you know what I'm saying, these words out, you know what I'm saying? Because, he's all in control. And I don't want to get too much on that. But yeah, man, like we have power. And as soon as we realize that, you know what I'm saying? Because people tend to blame, oh man, the white man this, the white man this, they doing this, they doing that. But you could take your power back. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, and it's doggone sure ain't by voting for somebody that they're going to put in office against somebody who they're going to put in office anyway, or vote for somebody because they control that. You don't have no control over it. They make it seem like you have control over it with the voting and all that. And they have all these campaigns about voting, this, that, and the third. But every time this person get up in his chair, whether it's the Senate or anywhere, what happens? Nothing really happens. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really happens. They're just up there making money. They're just a puppet, you know what I'm saying, for the families that really control this world. I mean, that really control the United States. You know what I'm saying? And that goes back to that generational thing. It's a generation of families, man, that run this, man. And as soon as we realize that and stop thinking, okay, we voted for this, okay, we got a black vice president woman, and she's a woman. They just feeding to what we want to see. You know what I'm saying? This is let's give them. We ain't gonna give them a woman president, but we'll give them. We'll give them a black vice president. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, go back to throwing us a bone, like we dogs or something, and they do it a lot. You know what I'm saying? And this is the type of stuff that pisses me off because they they try to make it seem like they, oh yeah, we doing something, and trying to fade away. Like racism don't still exist. Like people out there still don't like, and you see it every day. You know what I'm saying? On social media, white people get on and making jokes and stuff like that, and it offends me. But at the same time, I be thinking like, okay, you're not funny. And then it was this other dude that used to be in a lot of black movies. Yeah, he a white guy. I don't even know his name, but he got on talking about, oh, white people spook, white people spook, white people spook now. You spook. Man, that word spook really comes from a lot of history of slavery, a lot of history of slavery when, the Ku Klux Klan was running around with sheets and trying to scare the blacks to put fear in their heart. That's why they wear that put that over that sheet is a mask. I'm getting into some deepness, you know what I'm saying, and it get deeper than that. And the word, while he was saying the word spook, it was only making me pissed off at him because this word is a symbol, just like the word Nigger. You know what I'm saying? That word spook is like, you know what I'm saying? It does something to my insides, my guts be churning, especially to hear a white man say that word, whether he, because sometimes people have hidden agendas and they really making fun of shit, and we take it as it's a joke, but it's a lot of stuff when your eyes is open to the truth that you see as straight up racist, bro. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, like I said, this is raw talk. It seemed racist to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you saying the word, and then you can put emphasis on it. You spook now. White people spook, like white people spook. But he's not really talking to his people. He's talking to us. And that's really, really make me want to, make me want to go crazy, man. Welcome to the Raw Talk Podcast. Go to the YouTube. I'm about to put it up once again. The YouTube is at Raw Talk. Raw Talk Podcast. That's the YouTube. Subscribe. Yep. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the YouTube at Raw Talk Podcast. Like, comment, share, ring the bell for the latest notifications. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, so like I said, it seems very racist to me to hear him say spook, and he put an emphasis on it too. White people are spooked, white people are spooked. But at the same time, I know that he's saying that, but he's really talking about us. And I don't care what he tried to say, ring that bell for the latest notification. What he tried to say, I already know where it's pointed at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was gonna have a beat auction, but wasn't nobody really here putting in no offer, so I'm not even gonna go on that. Yeah, for the latest notifications, I'm about to put the YouTube up. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, but I really appreciate y'all coming in here, man, and rocking out for the latest notifications. That's the YouTube right there. Let me pin it. Hold up. All right, there you go. Yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? I really don't, you know what I'm saying? I really don't rock with that. I don't rock with that. It's like every time I hear a white person speak, I always listen for that you know what I'm saying, listen for stuff going on. And like on TikTok, there's a joke where the girl is calling, "What's up? Welcome to the show. What's good? It's RAWTALK Podcast." But I'm gonna get off that subject, man, because you know what I'm saying. As we sitting here, it's making me more and more pissed off. But yeah, man, I'm all for us having power over our own thing. Like we have power over our podcast. We have power over our music, Smooth. And I think that more so-called black people should get in their mind what they want to do and take the power and go do it. If you want to sing, if you want to dance, if you want to be an artist, real recognize real for sure. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to do, you need to go out there and do it. You know what I'm saying? It's easier now for people to do it. You know what I'm saying? For do what they want to do. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the RAWTALK Podcast. Like I said, we were supposed to have a beat auction, but unfortunately, ain't nobody coming in here, bidding on a beat. But if y'all all coming in for the beat auction, just put an offer up. If you just coming in to listen to the show and get familiar with the show, then that's all good. We got our YouTube is up. We need as many subscribers as we can get. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate y'all coming in here. The subject was about a lot of things. It was just like basically a conversation about independence, being independent, how I felt about, you know what I'm saying, independent artists or anybody that's doing anything independent, any independent company, you know what I'm saying, and the powers that be having power over what we're trying to do. A lot of people should just become independent and do their own thing and stop looking for people to do stuff for you and go research. If you wanna do art, go research. You know what I'm saying? You go on YouTube and learn how to draw. If you know you got a little bit of drawing and you want to learn more, YouTube is notorious for teaching people a lot of things, man. You don't think that sitting there watching a video could teach you how to do something. Long time ago, about several years ago, I had Xbox 360 or whatever, and it was something I was trying to do, but hook it up to my computer, internet, or something like that. And I went on YouTube. A dude showed me how to do it. So this by watching the video, did it couple of seconds. You know what I'm saying? So anything that you want to do, just go on YouTube. You can learn how to do it. And once you do learn how to do it and you want to start selling it, make sure you research on how to market and do your thing. And be independent with your art, be independent with your music, be independent with if you want to open a car lot, be an independent car lot owner. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that you can. I know there's a lot of talented people out there. We're not seeing people from Nigeria with great talent. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Like whatever you do, man, stop. Oh, I gotta go get this. I gotta go get signed to a label. Create your own label, man. Register your own label. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You want a brand. It's easy to get a brand nowadays. All you gotta do, have an idea, put together what the logo gonna be, how the shirt's gonna look, or how the cups or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, my wife, you know what I'm saying, put this together for me. A RAWTALK cup. One of my most prized possessions. You know what I'm saying? So you can do whatever you want to do. But keep it positive, though. Let me just say it like that. Welcome in. It's the RAWTALK Podcast. I'm glad you joined. I've been hitting a lot of people up. I know y'all don't know me. Some of y'all don't know me, but I'm not on no bull jump. I'm just trying to make sure that y'all get to see the podcast and everything, because grinding and promotion is key when you're trying to build something great. Like here, I can stay on for as long as I want to stay on. I could, go off when I want to go off. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not in nobody's studio. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in nobody's studio. Basically in my living room, sitting down and bringing a podcast to the masses. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all, man. Like we said, anything that you want to do, man, make sure you got the power. You know what I'm saying? Don't write your stuff off to other people. If you don't know about some legal stuff, go research about legal stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with a lot of our people, and I hope I don't offend anyone. But a lot of our people are lazy and just want to wait for somebody to do something or hire somebody else to do something because they can't do it. But that person basically has power, because if I hire somebody to be an accountant for me, right? They know how to be an accountant. You know what I'm saying? I'm trusting in them to get my money right. But I don't know nothing about accounting. I don't know how much I'm supposed to be getting in, and they could give me any figure. Oh, you making this, you making that. But if I know about accounting and I'm taking care of my own accounting, you know what I'm saying? Checking over the accountant, like, okay, yeah, man, I know how much I made. This is wrong. You better retype that up. You better configure that, because it's some money missing. You know what I'm saying? Independence is the best thing, you know what I'm saying, that we can have. Okay. It's the best thing that we can have. So yeah, Smooth, you were right. That's how I feel about being an independent artist, or being an independent podcaster, or being an independent radio man, or being an independent anything. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the independent woman. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta take our control back. We gotta take our power back. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they hating. That's why they hating, because they said, okay, we done created all these good things, and now people is using it, and they don't even need us no more. You know what I'm saying? We don't really need no record. You know what I'm saying? No big record label. I can go on and on like I said, I can go on IG and promote my stuff. I can go on any media streaming service and promote my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I can go on SoundCloud and put out my single. I can go on Apple Store and put my music up, and people could buy my music from the Apple Store. You know what I'm saying? That's independence at its best. You know what I'm saying? That's independence at its best. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I really do appreciate, you know what I'm saying, Smooth, for breaking the ice and giving me some questions and stuff like that, because not a lot of people do that. You know what I'm saying? I guess he seen I was sinking, so he tried to, you know what I'm saying, pull me up out the water, and that's what good people do. That's what real people do. You know what I'm saying? See our brother or our sister drowning, we pull them up out the water. No, keep on swimming. So I appreciate you, Smooth, for the questions. There's a lot of things. Earlier, Instagram, something was going on with it. My voice was muted. And had to go off and come back on and all this stuff like that. But it's all good, man. Raw Talk Podcast. We're on YouTube. I got it pinned down there. Also, we got, already know, we got the fundraiser going on, the Raw Talk Podcast, Reach for the World Foundation. We got the Cash App fund, you know what I'm saying, donations at y'all $ y'all fire 2025. So it's all good, man. It's just been a lot of stuff, man, just trying to get everything out here and rolling. Like I said, our followers on Instagram, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for following back. Thank y'all for popping in, showing love, and everything. And yeah, we still looking for guests. So we got some lined up, for Saturday. I ain't gonna give it away. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give it away too much. Um, Y'all's willing and go off without a hitch. You know what I'm saying? So keep looking for guests to come on and be interviewed and hear different types of music and stuff and see some art. You know, it's just been a blessing to even be able to bring this to y'all, man. And like I said, and let me tell you something, man. Like this podcast is about all the audience that come and participate and interact. You know what I'm saying? Um, we love me and my wife love having the opportunity to express our thoughts, our wisdom, our knowledge, and spread it to people. There's a lot of people out there that try to stop that or hate on that. Whether they do it where we get shadow banned on TikTok or shadow banned on Instagram or shadow banned on YouTube or whatever. But it's going to come out. And, smooth note, when we come on the Raw Talk podcast, man, everything get aired out on here, man. Even the little disputes that me and my wife have get aired out. And people that come in, especially kids that come in, they don't understand, what I'm saying, that when we do that, this is real. It's a real dispute or a real, what I'm saying, matter. But at the same time, it's all in love because I'm passionate about the podcast. She passionate about the podcast. She got her views that she want to bring out. I got my views that I want to bring out. You know what I'm saying? So don't never think, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what make a good show because it's a real couple. You know what I'm saying? It's a real husband and wife going through real things, and it always comes back to the love. So I appreciate y'all for sticking with us, staying in there. And y'all might even have got a couple of laughs out of it because I know my homeboy, my brother, he was like, man, I'll just be watching y'all be giving each other those looks, and I'll just be laughing and cracking up and stuff like that, man. Because it's raw talk, you know. So that's what it is. Y'all already know that from day one. From 7, you go back on Instagram and look at some of the shows. Go on YouTube and look at some of the shows. You know what I'm saying? You will see that from day one we ain't been nothing but real to our audience and real to each other. Like if she don't like what I'm doing, she gonna express it. If I don't like what she doing, I'm gonna express it. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody for it. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, that stuff get bring us back, and it teaches us how to solve problems. What's up, mama? I see you in here. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? So it just brings, you know what I'm saying? And that's what makes a show. The show was, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning, the podcast showed you us as a real couple going through real problems, just like other couples out there go through real problems. You know what I'm saying? And be giving each other them looks like, or this look or whatever. So that's what it is, man. And we just appreciate y'all still coming in here, still hanging out with us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna go back to some topics about the independence. Yes, I'm all for us being independent and taking our power back. Instead of having somebody, we could have went and hired somebody to tape our podcast, sit in a big old studio with a desk and all that. But we already had our phone, our computer, and everything, and we made it work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for Mama to get up in here. What's up, mamas? What's up, mamas? You got something to say? We're doing all right. You got something to say? Oh. I said you got something to say? Where you at? I can't see you. Oh. Yeah. Good to have y'all up in here. Oh, you didn't know what you was doing? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, you know you on live right now. We can see y'all. No, we can see y'all now. Yeah. The whole world. you know we can see y'all. We can see y'all. Hey. But you did though. All right, mama. Yeah, I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to get on there and look at y'all. All right, hold on. Hey, you can still see us? Yeah, that was my mama, man. That was my mother-in-law. But she's like my mama because my mama has passed away. And she always look out for me, look out, you know what I'm saying, like her, blood son. But anyway, man, like I said, man, generational wealth, independence, all that, you know what I'm saying? Like more of our black people, and I'm gonna keep it straight, need to get their own independence. You know what I'm saying? If these, if the white men can fight for their independence, we can fight for our independence and starting more businesses for ourselves and have more money generated for ourselves. And if we got a voice, we need to go ahead and speak our voice. They give us all these things. Now we better use YouTube. We better use Instagram, Facebook, wherever you can go live at. Because once they take this stuff away, you know what I'm saying, it's gone. It's gonna be like we back in the old school where they didn't have all this stuff. They ain't had TV, they ain't have lights or nothing. So we better use this stuff to the best of our ability. You know what I'm saying? If you got music, if you got art, you better use social media to the best of your ability. Because when they take all this stuff away, they give us this stuff now, got us dependent on this stuff. But when they take it away, you know what I'm saying? And then we gotta do the regular thing. We gotta, walk to people's house, you know what I'm saying? Or we gotta send letters to people and stuff like that, or speak through smoke signals, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be rough. A lot of us got stuck on this type of stuff, social media. So I figured, why I use social media to do something good instead of always looking at all the social media videos and stuff like that. Why don't I come out with my own podcast and talk to the world, give them my what's going on in my head and anything that I can help them with. And I appreciate y'all being in here at the RAWTALK Podcast, man. Love y'all. Probably running overtime, but it's all for the good. But this has been the RAWTALK Podcast. Thank y'all for coming. Like I said, we at YouTube. Hold it. About to go off. I'm about to go off. Dang rough.
Hey, how y'all guys doing? I just wanted to say thank you guys for coming in, joining us tonight. Babe, every night that I wanted to say across the air that I love you very much and I appreciate everything that you do and the hard work and the dedication that you put in on this podcast and the love that you show to the people. Even though, you know, a lot of people, they come in and they stay dedicated, I want to also say thank you to CTL Smooth for coming in almost every night, you know, dedicating himself to the Raw Talk Podcast. And some people talk with us during the day, you know. We do understand some of you guys out there have homes and families that need to be taken care of as well. But at the same time, I'm quite sure there are people, you know, even though we still put ourselves out there on the line with talking to you guys, with telling you guys some valid information about certain things that could be very risky to us and our families sometimes. We do appreciate you guys, and like my husband was talking to you guys tonight, like I said, he put his time, his dedication, his loyalty inside of this. Some of the time, we miss out on time and opportunity with each other sometimes, and a lot of times that time get taken up away from me and the rest of the family, and due to the fact that he dedicated his time to you guys. So with that being said, I ask you guys for the respect that comes across this screen, to respect him as much as he dedicated himself to you guys. And thank you and good night.
All right. See y'all. I love you too, babe. Love you too. Mwah. Yeah. We're going to roll out. Well, this has been the RAWTALK Podcast. Another night. Episode 25, I believe. Almost to 30. My shout outs to Logic Enterprises, LLC. And they present to you the Stand On It Podcast. That's also on IG. We got Elijah L. Freeman, a great author who books are on Amazon. And we also got the fiction, urban fiction. And urban fiction is not dead. And we got fiction is not, urban fiction is not dead, I believe, or urban fiction. They're also on IG. Check them out. We got Fly by G Money. We got Dion the Motivator. All on IG. We got JJ Cars and Advice. They're on IG and YouTube. We got Scott Nino. We got the King Mozzie. You know what I'm saying? We got so many great YouTubers and people that I'm sure you can find them on Instagram as well. And we just appreciate the love and respect that y'all give to us coming here each and every night. And the show is at 8:30 each and every night. If we can't do it every night, send out the memo. It's not going down, or we might do it earlier. My name is John Fire 2025. My wife is Christy, and we on YouTube at right there, RAWTALK Podcast. At RAWTALK Podcast, and we on Instagram at Yafire 2025. We also on TikTok at Yafire 2025. We on Anchor at RAWTALK Podcast. We're on Spotify at the same name, RAWTALK Podcast, and Breaker, RAWTALK Podcast, Radio Public, RAWTALK Podcast. And we out. Hey, what's up? Somebody just came in here. There's 2 people in here. Okay.